Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Mimi, short for Miche, and this is Teen Talks. In today's video, I'm talking about how to build self-confidence, self-esteem. Not because I know a lot of teenagers, including myself, suffer from low self-esteem. I don't like saying that. That's actually such a hard thing to admit. But I know I'm not the only one, so this is for those who do suffer from that, and how to try to build self-confidence and build your self-esteem, because I know it's so hard, and this is maybe some tips that I've been trying to do. This is something that I've been trying to do, which you guys could also try. If I sound a little bit weird, I'm trying to talk properly because I feel like I'm starting to get sick. So please, just a heads up. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather physically, so if I sound a little bit weird, it's because I'm trying not to sound weird because I'm sick, getting sick. Yeah. So having self-confidence having a good self-esteem, I feel like if you're a teenager and you're watching this, or maybe if you're not, most probably or if you haven't, just to inform those who don't know, we don't judge here, by the way. So having self-esteem, it's basically having a good picture of yourself in your head. And it's basically, you don't think of yourself as someone who's somehow, but you think of yourself as a proper person, basically. To put it short, I'm gonna put the proper definition right here so you guys can know exactly, so I'm not giving you guys false information. And I'm gonna try and link articles that I've read in the description box below. If they're not there, guys, don't be surprised, because I'm still trying to get used to this whole YouTube thing. And so if the link is not there, you can go on Google and it's gonna give you a few articles, then you can read, because that's where I found the articles. So but I'll try and link them in the description box below. Now, what affects your self-confidence or self-esteem? This could be the people who you surround yourself with, mostly family, friends, people at school, people at work, people at church, if you go to church, or any other place. It's just the people who you surround yourself with. Though the things that they say to you, even them just being around you can start feeling self-conscious and Another thing is the voice in your head. Your voice in your head is that voice that's telling you you're not good enough, telling you that this person is looking way better than you. That's something we need to get rid of. That's basically the cause of your that's a big problem. That voice in your head is a big problem. In our heads, it's in my head too, guys. So social media, what I'm about to say is a little bit ironic, because I'm on YouTube, but I'm not a very big social media person. Or no, let me not put it like that. I'm not someone who gets affected from social media in specific. Yeah. So, but there are people who see like people like Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, or who I don't even know. Like I don't have TikTok, so I don't really know who are the people. Oh, maybe Tando, like from TikTok. I'm trying to mention people who are still teenagers and people who you'd want to be like because you guys are the same age and be like, oh look where they are, like, oh they're 15 and look where they are, they're 18 and look where they are, and you compare yourself to them. Those are the people I'm trying to name, but I don't know any. But it doesn't, that seeing them on social media can really mess you up, and that's something that can affect your. So these are the type of things that you need to try by all means to avoid. I don't know how, cause I don't know. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. I also don't know. If I was older, maybe, hopefully, I can get someone on the channel to talk. Someone who's had a low self-esteem and doesn't have it. And has a high self-esteem now. I don't know. Tips that you could use to boost your self-esteem / self-confidence. Now, you need to focus on your strengths, because like things you're good at, things that you thrive, because when you're doing something that you're good at, you naturally feel good about yourself. You're like, oh wow, like, period. Like you feel more confident by doing something that you're good at, because like, I know, people give you compliments, which also start to boost your self-confidence, and you're like, oh, maybe I'm not so bad after all, and doing something that you're passionate about, something that you're good at, something that you love, that naturally builds your self-confidence. You also need to be kind to yourself, because we are sometimes our worst enemy, and we need to start being the best. You need to be your own cheerleader. You need to be the person in your head, instead of being the person in your head that's criticizing your every move. Because I know I'm basically I'm my own worst critic. If you criticize me, like, that's why I feel like social media, like, or other people's opinions, they really do, but you can't really tell me something that I'm not already thinking, and that just makes it worse, because it's like when someone tells me something that I already know or something I've already thought about, it's like, I already knew, like, it just validates what I'm already saying in my head, so that makes it worse. But you can't really tell me something that I already don't know, and that needs to change. If you're like that needs to change. You need to start being your best, instead of being your worst critic or your best critic. You need to be your best cheerleader. You need to be that one person who's like, I can do this, I'm strong, that's why I know. And like, some people would say it's kind of narcissistic, but I feel like it depends. I mean, it doesn't depend. You need to be, you need to do that so that, I don't know, guys, like, you need to be able to push yourself to do something like that. You need to be able, because once you do that, you're going to be better. You're not going to need other people and start people pleasing so that other people can start pushing you. You need to do it for yourself. And as I've said, like, I don't know for the how manyth time already, I also need to start doing this because I'm also on my journey to building my self-confidence, because guys, it's bad, and I know it's easier said than done. Trust me, it's easier said than done, because it's really bad. So that's what you need to do. And if you make a mistake, I mean, it's human. If you make a mistake, get up, learn from your mistake, because that's what mistakes are. They're not like mistakes. Mistakes are the best thing you could ever do to yourself, because you're learning. If you don't make mistakes, how are you gonna learn? You know? That's the only way you can learn. I mean, also something I need to start drilling into my brain, honestly. And back to the people, you need to also surround yourself with people who are positive, people who are going to bring value into your life, essentially. Yeah, essentially they're going to bring value into your life. That's the people you need to surround yourself with. So surround yourself with people who are going to bring value into your life. Otherwise, what's the point? You know? Now, I've been as real in this video as I could be, you know? Yeah. Now, if we're being like let's actually, you know, talk about this. Confidence doesn't mean you're never going to feel scared, or you're never going to doubt yourself or feel unsure. You know, it's okay. It's okay to doubt yourself like once in a while or feel unsure, you know, because that's being human. That's human. And if you don't, like, I don't know what type of superhuman, you know, and everyone goes through this because it's natural, you know, and it's part of I'd like to think it's part of our nature. I haven't met someone who's like out of this world, like never gets scared or ever gets scared. It's normal. And the key that we all need to have is to not let those doubts or uncertainties or fears stop you from being your best self, being where you want to be, doing what you want to do. You shouldn't let those fears or doubts define you. It's okay. You know, sometimes people like to say, like, that's something that I just genuinely dislike, is when people say, like, when people call other people crybabies or whatever. You don't know what they're going through. It's okay it's healthy to cry. Don't let anybody tell you that you're a crybaby. And if they do and you can't escape them, eventually you'll be able to. I mean, as a teenager, you can't really cut people off. And when you try to do it, you're just being a teenager. But like, honestly, guys, let's be real. Unless you want to live in the streets, there's nothing you can do. So you just need to try to tell yourself that it's okay to feel the way I'm feeling, because I'm human, you know. everyone cries, and if you're just a little bit more sensitive like I am, don't let that weigh you down, because then a whole lot of things are going to tumble, and that's not what you want. So, don't let anyone make you feel less than because you're sensitive, or because you have, or don't let them tell you that they're the best thing that's ever happened to this earth, because honestly, they're not. I'm sorry to say, they're not the best thing that's ever happened on this earth. Better things have happened. I mean, honestly. And if they're making you try to believe that they're the best thing that's ever happened on this earth, then you know for sure that they're not. Because the best people that I know on this earth don't go around. Actually, let's keep it there. Because yeah. And if you just in your head just tell yourself that everyone's going through their own things, so obviously they're not perfect. They may seem to appear to be perfect. They may appear to be perfect, or their life, everything's going well, getting good grades, they've got the good friends, they've got the money, they've got everything. If it seems like everything's going well, behind the scenes most probably things are going down. And don't let other people's experiences or lives put you down because you think that you are the only one. You're not the only one. And I am here to attest to that, because I am also going through things, lots of things. And I'm just here to tell you that you're not alone. We're here together. We're gonna fight this thing together. And let me know in the comments down below, what you are trying to do, to any advice you would have for me, because I need it. And so I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video, and please, if you liked the video, please like the video, and if you haven't subscribed already, I'd really love it if you would. And I wish everything good upon you. I'm praying for you, and thank you for watching. Bye.